Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this episode of Baby Got Scraps. So Kristen, my lovely friend Kristen from Kristen Crafts, and I will of course have her channel linked down below, posted over in the Scrappy Inspiration YouTube and Instagram Hop group this fun idea that in January we would concentrate on using our scraps. And she has a video up every single day. This, I think, is my second video. And I did prepare a few page kits, and I have a video for that. And I will try and put one of those card thingies so you can see that video, because in there I asked your people's opinions. And the black and white kit based on Gingham Farm from My Mind's Eye got so many votes, and everybody really wanted to see me use that. So that's what I am here to show you today. Now, what we are doing is you choose one 12 by 12 piece of pattern paper, and then everything else, all the other paper, comes from scraps. And I love this layout in the end. This is really a fun one. This is going to go into my generic album. You've seen this photo in a smaller size in my December documented, but I really wanted to get it into my generic album as well. This is a fun photo that my lovely friend Christy sent me early mid-December. I think she had asked me to send one of my favorite photos of Chopin, and this is one that I sent, and she sent me this fun Santa picture, proving to all of us that Santa is real. So I used my one 12 by 12 pattern paper, and this does come from the My Mind's Eye Gingham Farm. And I would say this is not really a black and white, but it's more sort of black and cream. And I started off by wanting to definitely just do the monochromatic black and cream, and shades of, can black have shades? But anyway, shades of charcoal and I guess gray. But I loved this pop of red, because this photo is sort of like black and white with this pop of red of Santa. So I decided I would be using some red as well. So I used the scraps pretty much in the size that we were. This is from one of the Tracy Reed collections. It's a printable. This was a scrap that was on my desk. This was also a scrap. These were all in the page kit that I showed you at the beginning of the month. And this one I cut down to about 2 inches wide, and it was a 6-inch piece. So I just cut it down the middle so I could tuck it under the photo. This was a big triangular piece left over from the Storyteller collection. So I just cut it down to where I could get a perfect square, and just cut it down to that. And as I said, these two pieces were the sizes that they were. So I just arranged that on my background piece in a way that was pleasing to me. Tucked a doily. I had shown you in the page kit I did have some doilies. So I tucked a doily behind here, and then I put my photo. My photo is flat to the page, and it's just mounted on a little bit of black cardstock. And then I got all of that down on the page, and I love it. I think it's just cute. It's definitely something that represents my style, and I love just playing with the scraps and the sizes that we were and coming up with this fun design. Then, true to my newer, I guess, style, because this sort of filling my corners and sides here I owe to my dear friend Helen, and we started, she's always been doing it, and I started copying her, I guess, sort of sometime last year, and now I love it. I love doing it. And this also gives a bit of a diagonal feel, I find, to this layout. So this was another scrap, again, from one of the Tracy Reed collections that I had in the kit, and I just punched 2 circles, and you can see just that faint little red line there, and I took those there. Then I went into my Nicole Jones 911 printables and got this larger label that I cut in 2, tucked it under the circle, the peppermints in the red, and I tucked that there, and one in each of these clusters of the lovely, lovely sketchy cameras. This is a darker gray, and this is pale gray. And then just to bring out that little bit of red, I just filled in the lens. I know it's a lens, so it obviously should not have a dot in it, but artistic license, and I used the vintage, I keep wanting to say heritage drop, the vintage drops from Nuvo in Postbox Red, and popped that in there. And then to sort of embellish my focus and my focal cluster or photo block, I guess, here, I also went in and got another little peppermint here. One of the new little journaling labels that you saw in my unboxing for January, tucked that there. I had this sitting on my desk, which is just a fun silver star, and I put that there. 2 little chipboard hearts from the Scrapbooking Cards Today December, or was it November? I think it was November's sampler. This was part of my page kit. This was from the Tracy Reed's Home for the Holidays. Tucked in a bit of pale gray viewfinder from Nicole Jones there. So that sort of gave me a little bit of a triangle here to frame my photo and bring your eye right into Santa and Chopin. And then I went and got my beloved Chamel thickers on foam from, I think, is it Field Trip? I believe it is, to put nice list and bring that extra pop of red. And then Chopin's little list. So tuna, shrimp, treats, and belly rubs, please. So I love this. Really, if you haven't jumped on this January bandwagon of using your scraps in the Baby Got Scraps, and in the She's Crafty mini paper pad class that's going on for 6 weeks, and I will have a few layouts for that as well, pop on over to their channels, see what's going on, and just enjoy using some of your scraps. I had a lot of fun doing this layout, and I love it. And all of you were right saying that the black and white or black and cream was one of your favorite page kits. So thank you so, so much for voting for it. And there it is. Please, if you have anything always that you would like to see me do on this channel, please pop me down a comment below. I love reading your comments all the time. I do try and get back to you as soon as I can. I had a little bit of trouble over the holidays, and I do apologize for that if I did not get back to everyone as I generally do. I was working a lot more, and as you know, my mom was in the hospital, so I may have lost track a little bit there, but I'm getting back to answering all the comments. I definitely read them all, and for sure was able to keep up with reading them. And thank you. It made my heart so happy on some of those busier or harder days through the latter part of December. So stay healthy. I will see you back here very, very soon. Stay safe as well as healthy, and happy scrapping, my friends. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.